What is that? Yupus? A Yupus truck. Well, better late than never, right? It even looks like a tire. It doesn't look like a box full of rocks. Oh man, let's open her up. It's a tire, guys. It's a tire that has air. Kevin said it's a 2016. It is the right size. It is a Continental, just like everything else. Conti Pro Contact with a rear rim. And look, you can see right there it says rear. I already checked, it is a 5.5 inch. So one last thing to do is put this on the rear, put the front back on the front, and see if any of those warning lights go out. See if I can drive this sucker. All right, well, as you can hear, Tater Tot is running. It has been a while since the smart car has been roadworthy. Let me show you something else on the dash over here.
I got this. Here we go.
Winding up my smart car. Let me show you the dash real quick. All of my lights went out. The check engine light, the tire pressure monitor, the traction control, and the ABS. She is ready to rock and or roll. So, and take Tater Tot out. Kevin's gonna take the red tracker out, and I think Carolyn and Ron are gonna join us also. Frank and Tammy have already left. We're gonna go to town, have some fun today. And I got my spare tire, so I do have air in, and everything's good. But I've also got my spare tire, and just in case I ever have a problem, because smart cars don't have spare tires. So we're gonna get on the road here. Gosh, it just feels so good to be back behind the wheel of this car. I love this car. It has just been a rough month across the country. Finally getting caught back up here. So now what? Got all my motorcycle parts. We are doing that tomorrow. My buddy Ed is gonna stop over, and we're gonna try to put Reba back together and see if we can fix the motorcycle also. But in the meantime, I'm still not really in a hurry to leave the area. We're at almost 7,000 feet here, and everywhere else where I wanted to go south is still kind of warm in September. So I'm gonna enjoy it here. Maybe even look at a few pieces of property. They got the road blocked with a semi-truck. Oh, he's waving me on. He wants me to go over that way. This is pretty weird. Huh. Okay, thanks guys, I guess. We're gonna go around the semi-truck like this, and then back around like this, and then over here like that. That was pretty weird. What happened to that semi-truck? He just died in the middle of the road? So we're out here at the Snowflake Flea Market on Saturday and Sunday. Kevin and Carolyn, and I think Carolyn and Ron are coming too. Go check it out. There's like some honey and stuff, and then there's some other flea market collectible stuff on the other side. They got everything here, guys. Look at these cute pups, healer pups. Look at those faces. Oh man. Oh man.
We're asking 400.
How big are they gonna get?
About 25 to 30 pounds.
That's not bad. There's Carolyn and Ron. Kevin just found some RV cords and stuff. He just got the 30 amp adapter or power surge for $8. This is the fun type of hunt stuff that I like. You gotta look at everything, because you never know. What the heck? I collect Harley, Mickey, and Camel stuff. Old 7-Up marquee there. Oh my gosh, chickens, 15 bucks a piece. Man, how cool would it be to live out in Arizona and have egg-laying hens? Aww. Hi guys, look, there's got rabbits and then baby chicks, $5 baby chicks. One day they're gonna lay some eggs. I love it. That was a fun little walk around there. Did not find anything Mickey or Camel, but I did find a $5 Harley hog to add to my Harley collection. Heck yeah, while I'm out in town, this is a good time to probably stock up on some groceries and stuff. I mean, sooner or later, I'm probably gonna have to take the RV out, dump the tanks, and get more fresh water if I'm gonna stay here in Sholo any longer. But hold that thought. Before we go shopping, now that we're out and about in the car and the weather's nice, let's go look at some property together. Some Arizona property. You wanna go with me, guys? All right, let's go check this first one out. All right, we're here looking at my first official piece of property that is within my price range. Although it was a dirt road coming in, it was only 0.2 miles of dirt road from the paved road. Right here, there's some water damage there, but they did put a culvert in. There's no utilities here. This is just a dry camping lot. A little more remote than Kevin's property, but still nearby. Look how tall these, I guess they're weeds, but they're also really pretty. Little deck there with some chairs. Little fire ring there. And I think the view says it all. They've laid some rock here. This tree is actually pretty big. Right now, the property owner is storing 2 wave runners, jet ski type things. And the ad says that you get to keep one with the purchase. Because there's a lake nearby. Look at this, water already. Although I think you need to cover it if you're gonna drink out of it. So there's water delivery up here. There's a power pole right there. So I mean, if you really, really wanted to add power here later, you could. But your water, you're probably gonna wanna have a truck deliver your water. I really like this tree for shade right here. Little hummingbird feeder. Interesting. I need to know some more information. This is not Apache County, this is Navajo County. And there might be some different rules. So, you know, I need to find out if there's any restrictions, if I plan to never develop the land any further, if I just want to park my RV here seasonally, or, you know, what would it take if I wanted to move in a structure of some sort and put it here too. So I have a list of questions that I need to get answered. But I'll tell you what, for right around $9,000 to own land right here, I'm gonna give it a big fat thumbs up in beautiful sunny Arizona. The lake, well, we'll go drive down, I'll show you. Eric, why would you want to buy land in Arizona of all places? The dry, ugly, plain, ordinary desert of Arizona. Why would you want to do that, Eric? Give me a break. The lot up the hill, it's small, okay? It is only 1/4 of an acre up there, but you know, if I could have a structure up there with some of my permanent stuff and then come and go as I please. That water looks nice. And a little picnic area here. So, but I know better. You never buy the very first property you see, ever. However, I think I'm in love. And this one's gonna go quick. This one's gonna go real quick. I'm not gonna give you a whole bunch of details because I may be grabbing this one up at some point. I'm gonna make a few calls and get back to you. Hey, actually, before we get back to Kevin's awesome property there, let's look and see if we can find anything for sale on the way. Now, as you may be able to tell, there's no power lines out in this area like Kevin's drive. They haven't brought power out this far. So it doesn't look like power is going to be out here anytime soon. But still, it's still pretty. And if you had enough solar, you could still definitely make it work. Hang on. See? Look. For sale. Right there. Now, first of all, this is raw land. I mean, Kevin's is raw, but he does have power, septic, and water delivered there. But I mean, the road in is fine, but you've got to build a driveway, and then you've got to build a culvert here. Let's see here, lot 234. I can't even see, this has probably been for sale so long that I can't even read the numbers. I see a 480 and a 54. The rest of the phone number is gone. That's weird. But the first thing I'll notice is some water flooding issues across the street here. Now that can be handled. It could be rerouted underneath the driveway here. But that's a nice flat piece. Look at how far back the water trails go. That I don't like, but that can be fixed. Okay. So Yeah, something like this in Arizona, although I don't know. I could be totally off base, but something like this in Arizona seems to be going for about $10,000 to $20,000. This one might be less because there is no power at the street. But if you wanted those things, you got to consider here, let's say that there was power right here at the street and I wanted to get a power pole put in over there. It would cost between $4,000 and $5,000 to have that done. You got to pay it out of your pocket to get it to your property. Plus septic is going to cost anywhere between $4,000 to $5,000 to put a septic tank in there. Kevin says that they're actually backed up 2 years to put those in. Even if you had the money, you still got to wait 2 years to get it done. And lastly is water. While there is an abundance of water underneath here, I think Kevin was telling me like it's 800 feet of drilling through solid rock to get to it, and it's going to cost like $70,000. So it's really not economical out here. You just do what everybody else has. You get one of those big black water tanks, and there's a company that comes out and refills it as much as you need. And that's how you do it. I wish I could call that number and find out the price, but let's keep driving, see what else we can find. See all of the power lines, power poles with power off to our right there. That's a good sign. I mean, it could be a good sign, because hold on, for sale. Oh boy. Let's take a peek, guys. Let's take a peek at this. I'm gonna go ahead and blur the information there underneath that for sale sign. I just read it. I don't want somebody else to steal this from me, because I am interested, guys. First of all, fence that locks here on the driveway that's already been made. A fully fenced 1.18 acre all the way around. You can see there is already a building of some sort with a chimney and power. This is advertised as all utilities, which means water, septic, and electric. And there's a price listed. Let's see, walk over to the other side here. Yeah, this fence is very helpful because this is a free range area. You will get cows, goats, other people's dogs will get in. But look at that right there. So that's a 3,000 gallon water tank that you can get refilled. Oh, look right next to it. There's the power coming in from the road. Looks like it goes underground. And so it probably also feeds into that unit. And I see an RV hookup on the bottom there. 30 or 50 amp there also. Wow. Wow, guys. I like it. Okay. The owner is out of state right now. He's actually in Colorado. And I'll just let you know, in case you're wondering, this property is being offered for $30,000. But when you think about it, that's not unreasonable. This has everything. This is, I don't know what the inside of that building looks like, but it can be salvaged and fixed no matter what. And it could be turned into something, okay? It's actually got a permitted septic tank with the leach, what do you call them? I already forgot what he told me. Very rare out here to have a permitted, no, he got a permit for the septic, so it's legit. Don't know about the building. Quiet out here, guys. So we essentially looked at 3 totally different properties. We looked at the lakefront tiny lot for $10,000, $9,000. We looked at that potential one down there with no power and nothing for anywhere between 10 and 20, I don't know. And then there's this for 30, ready to go, move in ready. So Arizona is not what I expected. I actually like it a lot. But what I like even more is having Tater Tot back. We're going to need to get some new wheel covers if we're really going to sport this look and not do any more modifications, but I'm really happy to have my car back, guys. What are my 2 monsters looking at out there? Tara and Opie. What do you guys see? What's out there? Snakes and scorpions and tarantulas? Oh my. Alright, guys. I heard back about 2 of the properties. The one right down the road with just the bare land down there, that's $14,500, which I think is a little high compared to other rates around here. I think it should be 10 or less for that particular spot, but that's just my opinion. I'm not interested in it because you can't get power eventually. The other one at the lake, there are some restrictions actually. So I heard back, and if you do not develop the land, if you keep the land as is and don't add water, septic, and power, you are only allowed to camp for 6 months out of the year, and that's only for the first 2 years. You have to have some sort of what do they call it? An improvement on the land must be made within 2 years, which I find ironic because now we know that it actually takes 2 years just to get somebody to come out and put a septic there. So yeah, and the whole thing about having your visitors check in if they want to come see you at your house, property, campground, I don't think it's a good idea to be part of, even though it's not an HOA, Eric, it's part of a community. You join a community with rules, and I don't like it. So that leaves the $30,000 property with full utilities there. And, you know, I just feel like I'm okay buying something similar to what Kevin has here, and then throughout the years, every time I come back, I can make those improvements at my own pace. Whereas that one over there is ready to go, but that's a lot of money out here. And so I'm not ready to pull the trigger yet, and that's okay. What's next? We're going to work on that motorcycle. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Tara and Opie, and I will see you in the next one. Go Seahawks tonight. Woo!